Trump made a joke yesterday. What he said is words mean something, and what he was referring to is the prior president of Russia had talked about escalating tensions between Russia and the United States. So Trump immediately announced that he was sending two nuclear submarines on the way toward Russia. That's wise. Let's escalate those tensions in any event, although there are probably nuclear submarines over there anyway. Meanwhile, the words of the statisticians from the Department of Labor that the job numbers way down, but in addition, the people in the workforce has decreased as well. So the tariffs are taking effect, and they're taking effect the way people said they would. They're going down, employment's going down, inflation's going up, the value of the dollar is going down. So let's turn our attention to Trump and what his words mean, and let's deal with it as relates to Jeffrey Epstein. We should start noting that yesterday Trump talked about how much he liked to watch the lips of Caroline Leavitt, his alleged press secretary, which is a bizarre thing to say and rather creepy. But he liked to watch her, and she's really cute, and he liked to watch her lips move. Sort of a stunning statement. So in any event, let's go back in time. And these things, there's no question about it. Trump had said that Jeffrey Epstein was one of his best friends for any number of years. He said that he knew Jeffrey Epstein was stealing young girls from his spa, and that he didn't like it that they were stealing young girls from his spa. I'm not sure why young girls at that age should be in a spa anyway, with people giving massages, etc. And I don't know why they weren't in school. And if he was concerned about them, he should have made sure that they were going to school and not being, quote, stolen by Jeffrey Epstein. We know from the Wall Street Journal that he sent Jeffrey Epstein a birthday card with an obscene drawing and referred to the fact that they had secret times together. That's in the card. He's also said, he's admitted that he's never, he's admitted that he has been on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. In fact, he now owns that plane, which I would not want to own a plane of a sexual predator, but I guess Trump does. But he said, quote, "I never had the privilege of going to his island." That's a very strange thing to say about Jeffrey Epstein and his island. We know that the Department of Justice has not released the Epstein files. Sorry, I'm eating a mint. We also know that the Department of Justice and the Treasury has not released the wire transfers with respect to Jeffrey Epstein's bank accounts, and we don't know who's in them or what the transfers were allegedly for. Well, we know that when Ghislaine Maxwell was arrested, Trump said he, quote, "wished her well." That's sort of hard to imagine that you would wish well somebody who's been arrested from a heinous crime, but probably one of the worst sex trafficking episodes in this country's history, that he wished somebody well. He sent his private lawyer, who he made an assistant, the assistant director of the Department of Justice, to meet with her. We have no transcript of that. There's no recording of that. It was a secret meeting, and we don't know what was said and what was promised. But we do know that the Department of Justice has transferred Ghislaine Maxwell from a top security prison in Florida to what's called a Club Med prison in Texas, which is a minimum security prison. We know from Michael Wolff, who's biographer of Jeffrey Epstein, that he has seen pictures of Trump with young girls partially clad or naked from the waist up, sitting on his lap with stains on his clothes in the groin area. We know that there was a woman named Jane, which I assume is a Jane Doe because she was underage, in a lawsuit against Trump, or I'm sorry, lawsuit against Jeffrey Epstein, where it was alleged that one time Trump introduced her when she was 14 years old. I'm sorry, Jeffrey Epstein introduced her when she was 14 years old to Donald Trump and said, she's one of the good ones, isn't she? And Trump said, yes. This was reported by Matthew Chapman, who's a reporter, and I don't recall for whom. We know Trump's name has been deleted by the FBI on the records of Jeffrey Epstein, and we don't know why. By the way, just so you know, the Department of Justice controls the Bureau of Prisons, so that the move of Maxwell from Florida to Texas was all under the control of the Department of Justice. These are words that mean something. Trump's words mean something, and these are the dots that we need to start collecting.